Hello everyone, welcome to Vijay Chemistry channel. Last video we discussed about uh, relation between mole to particles, mole to Avogadro number, mole to volume, mole to grams. Okay, now that was discussed as a flow chart, easy to remember. Now it's continuation, calculations part. Okay, first calculation related mole to mole. How many moles? How many particles? Okay, mole to particles we will discuss. Calculations, mole concept calculations. Now the first question is 6 moles of calcium hydroxide contains how many particles? This is our question. 6 moles of calcium hydroxide contains how many particles? So immediately what we want to do first, for 1 mole how much? That we should calculate. 1 mole of calcium hydroxide, how many gram? Already we discussed, right? 1 mole of any substance contains how many particles? 1 mole of any substance contains 6.023 into 10 power 23 particles. So for 6 moles how much? 1 mole 6.023 power 23, or 6 mole how much? That immediately we have to give an answer. 1 mole of any substance 6.023, 1 mole of CaOH twice calcium hydroxide contains 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 particles. Now 6 mole of 6 moles of calcium hydroxide contains how much? Immediately calculation, cross multiplication. If you do x into 1, x 6 into 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 particles. 6 into 6, 36. Yes or no? Yes, like that. So round off 36 into 10 to the power of 23 particles. 36 into 10 to the power of 23 particles. 6 into 6, 36. Okay, if you have to multiply completely, 6 to the 12, 6 to the 12, 12 1, 30. Means 36.132. 36.132 into 10 to the power of 23 particles, like that also we can write. Okay. Now see here, to calculate number of moles contains how many particles. Now itself we got to know number of moles, given number of moles in the question into Avogadro number of whatever the particles are there. Okay. So formula to find these type of questions very fast. Instead of writing 1 mole of disol, directly you can for objectives. What is the formula? Given number of moles into 1 mole particles. Given number of moles into 6.022 into 10 power 23 particles. So if you multiply, for example, they asked 4 moles at the time, 4 into this value, 6 moles, 6 into this value, 5 moles, 5 into the value. Okay, this is the formula to find the number of particles present in given moles of substance. Yes, you take any formula. What is the formula? Given number of moles in the question into 6.023 particles. Next, they ask the question, mole to Avogadro number. Mole to Avogadro number. Immediately, already we know 1 mole is equals to 1 Avogadro number. 1 mole is equals to 1 Avogadro number. So, 10 moles is equals to how many Avogadro numbers? 10 Avogadro numbers. 1 mole Avogadro number, 10 mole, 10 Avogadro number. Okay? At the time, formula. This is the formula for mole to particles. Mole to particles formula. Okay? Mole to particles. Now, mole to Avogadro number. Relation between mole and Avogadro number. Mole to Avogadro number. Questions related mole to Avogadro number. At the time, what is the formula? Immediately known. What we know, 1 mole is equals to 1 Avogadro number. This relation, if you have clarity, you can give easily answers. Okay, formulas is nothing but that relation only while calculating what we will get. See here, just instead of by hearting formulas, logically you can take 1 mole. This many particles means 6 mole. How many? 6 into those many particles. That only. So 6 is nothing but they given from the question. So given number of moles from the question into particles. This is the formula for mole to particles. Now, mole to Avogadro number. What is the formula? 1 mole is equals to 1 Avogadro number. Already we know. Please. Formula how to write? Formula for mole to Avogadro number. I want 5 moles of so and so substance. 5 moles of carbon dioxide contains how many Avogadro numbers? Just consider one question. 1 mole of carbon dioxide contains 1 Avogadro number. 5 moles contains 5 Avogadro number. Like that. So, given number of moles from the question into Avogadro number. given number of mole into Avogadro number. You will get it. Answer. See, now I want 10 moles of calcium carbonate contains how many Avogadro numbers? Immediately, given number of moles. How many moles they given in the question? 10 moles. 10 into Avogadro number. 10 Avogadro numbers. Because one mole is equals to one Avogadro number. 10 moles is equals to 10 Avogadro numbers. Yes. Next, mole to liters. Mole to particles completed. Mole to particles completed. Mole to Avogadro numbers completed. Now mole to how many volume of A. Okay. At the time formula, now automatically you know how to give formula. Mole to volume. Mole to volume calculations. Mole to volume calculations. Immediately, what we need to do? 1 mole is equals to how many liters? 22.4 liters. Or how many milliliters? 22,400 milliliters. So 1 mole, that much means given number of moles, how much? So same, given number of moles into liters means 22.4 liters, or milliliters means, they ask the question in the milliliters means 22,400 milliliters. Okay, as per that. So formula, given number of moles given number of moles into liters, they asked at the time 22.4 liters. No, they asked milliliters at the time 22,400 milliliters. Which one they asked? We should use that one. Okay, in liters this value we should use, in milliliters means this value we should use to multiply. Yes. Now see whatever calculations with the mole we discussed here. Mole to Avogadro numbers, mole to particles, mole to liters or milliliters. If they ask Avogadro numbers to mole, Avogadro numbers to mole, small change at the time, given number of moles plus given number of Avogadro numbers. Given number of Avogadro numbers. Okay, into here mole, reverse, same formula, reverse. Okay, Avogadro numbers to particles. At the time, given number of Avogadro numbers into particles. Next, Avogadro numbers 2, how many liters occupied at the time? Given number of Avogadro numbers into how many liters occupied? 22.4 liters, or milliliters means 20,400 milliliters. Yes, children, understood? So easy to calculate. Yes. So these are the formulas: mole to particles, mole to Avogadro number, mole to volume. Now it's a reverse also. We will discuss all the formulas. Yes. Now with Avogadro number. Already we know 1 Avogadro number is equals to 1 mole. 1 Avogadro number is equals to 6.023 particles. 1 Avogadro number occupies 22.4 liters. Okay. Same that if you have in your mind, formula is very easy. Now see here, Avogadro number 2 mole. Avogadro number 2 mole. For example, in the question they given 5 Avogadro numbers of calcium carbonate. Avogadro number 2 mole. 5 Avogadro numbers of calcium carbonate contains how many moles? They ask like that question. Already we know. 1 Avogadro number is equals to 1 mole. 5 Avogadro number is equals to 5 moles. At the time, formula. What is the formula? Formula to calculate Avogadro numbers to mole. Given Avogadro number into 5 Avogadro numbers they given in the question. So, given Avogadro number into mole. This is the formula. Next, let them give any 1 mole. 1 Avogadro number is equals to 1 mole. 5 Avogadro numbers 5 into mole, 5 moles. 6 Avogadro number 6 into moles. 7 Avogadro number 7 into moles. Na is nothing but Avogadro number already we know. Okay. Next, Avogadro number 2 particles. Same question. 5 Avogadro numbers of calcium carbonate contains how many particles? Okay, 1 Avogadro number is equals to 6.023 particles. 5 Avogadro numbers 5 into 6.023 particles. So formula, given Avogadro numbers into 6.023 particles. Given Avogadro number from question into 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 particles. Yes. Next, same way. Avogadro number to volume calculation means 5 Avogadro numbers occupies how many liters or how many liters volume? Question. At the time, given Avogadro number into 22.4 liters if they ask in liters, or 22,400 milliliters if they ask in milliliters. So formula, given Avogadro numbers, given Avogadro numbers into 22.4 liters, or question they ask in milliliters means we should multiply Avogadro number with 22,400 milliliters. These formulas will help to us easy to calculation fast. Okay, just if you have clarity about this. Main for every formula we are creating already you understood from this relation. Okay, this relation you keep in the mind. 1 mole is equals to 1 Avogadro number, 1 Avogadro number is equals to 22.4 liters or 6.0 10 power 23 particles. Now a question with particles to mole or particles to Avogadro number, particles to liters, the answer. Okay, everyone will know 6.0 to 10 power 23 particles is nothing but 1 Avogadro number or 1 mole or 22.4 liters occupy. Okay, so with particles to mole, particles to Avogadro number, particles to volume. Next formulas. Okay, this video maximum we are going through the all formulas. Particles to mole. First I am taking particles to mole. Relation between particles to mole. Question they given so on so 12.044 into 10 power 23 particles of carbon dioxide contains how many moles they asked. At the time already we know 6.0 power 23 means nothing but 1 mole. Given number of particles is nothing but how many moles at the time. Formula. Yes. See here at the time formula given particles given particles. Question in question what the given particles divided by non-particles. We know particles. One more particles how much? 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 particles. If you divide, you will get how many moles? See here, for example, one question 12.044 into 10 to the power of 23 particles contains particles contains how many moles they ask? How many moles? How many moles? Immediately what we should do? First, here particles to moles question. Particles to moles question. Immediately what we want to do? 6.0 to 10 power 23 particles contains 1 mole. Given number of 12.044 contains how many moles? 6 point. Always we should compare with 1 mole. How much? First step. 6.0 to 10 power 23 particles is nothing but 1 mole. Okay. 12 point. Next step from the question what they given 0.44 into 10 power 23 particles is nothing but how many moles. Cross multiply, you will get x into 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 is equals to 12 into 12.044 into mole. Now x is equals to 12.044 by 10 to the power 23 by 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. These both will get cancelled. You will get a number of moles, 2 moles. That is only here. Numerator what we got, which they asked from question, given value. Divide by 6.0 known value. That is only formula what we created here. Yes, children? So the question is reverse, so it's divisible. Previously we discussed 1 mole is nothing but how many particles means 6.0 particles. 2 moles is nothing but how many particles means at the time formula we created given number of moles into 6.0 particles. Now here question they asked reverse. Particles given, moles they are asking at the time divisible. Given particles in the question divided by what we know in fixed value 6.0 particles. If you do, you will get a number of moles. How many are there? Okay. Next, particles to Avogadro number. This also reverse only. At the time, same. Given number of particles divided by, because here mole, 1 mole is nothing but 1 Avogadro number. Whatever you will get moles, that many Avogadro numbers only now. Same formula only like. So particles to Avogadro number. Particles to Avogadro number. Formula, same formula, above formula only. Instead of moles, here Avogadro number. That's it. Small change. Formula. Given particles, where the given in question. Given particles divided by 6 point known particles 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 particles. If you divide these two, you will get Avogadro numbers. How many Avogadro numbers as per the question. Next, particles to how many liters? Particles to how many liters? See here, very careful to listen. 1 mole is equals to 1 Avogadro number. 1 Avogadro number is equals to 1 mole. Here no problem. When we take 6.10 is nothing but 1 mole or 1 Avogadro number. Okay, but as per question given, 12 or 18, how many moles they asked at the time? We should go to divisible like this. How many Avogadro numbers? How many moles? Now, forward 6.10 is nothing but 22.4 liters. Now, question between particles to volume occupied. Particles to volume occupied. Yes. Now see here. For example, 18 into 10 power 23 particles of oxygen occupies how many liters or how many milliliters they asked. At the time, what we'll do? Same. Given number of particles divided by 6.0 10 power 23, you will get the particular number of volume. Yes. Take one question and solve it. Easy to understand the formula. See here, for example, 18 into 10 to the power of 23 particles occupy how much volume in liters? How much volume in liters? They ask question. Immediately, our question what? 6.023 particles occupy 22.4 liters. Now this one occupies how many liters? That is the question. So 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 particles occupies 22.4 liters. 18 into 10 to the power of 23 particles occupies how many liters? X. So if you cross multiply and you will get 18 into 10 to the power of 23 into 22.4 liters divided by 6.10 power 23 means you are given particles into 22.4. Question in liters means 22.4 we should take. Question in milliliters means 22 milliliters divided by number of particles what we know. Okay, this is the formula. Yes, right formula. Formula. See slowly the formulas how many increasing. Here formulas is nothing but relation between the, as per this method. How many ways there is a chances to ask, that many ways I am trying to give formulas. Okay. So formula here, given particles in question, given particles into the asked in liters, 22.4 liters divided by 6.0222 into 10 to the power of 23 particles. If you do this, you will get how many liters? This is the formula. If you take here 18 into 10 to the power 23, at the time 6 3 is 18 means 3 times 3 into 22.4, 77. How much? 3 4 is 12, 3 6 is 1, 3 4 is 12, 3 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 7, 67.2 you will get it. Okay. How many liters were 67.2 for if we take 18. Okay. Like that. Easy to calculate. Same question if they ask in milliliters at the time, you have to change here instead of liters. 22,400 milliliters you should take. Okay. Formula is same. Next, the last one. Liters or milliliters to particles, Avogadro numbers, moles. Just done. Already this video crossed more than half an hour. I am trying to give complete all the formulas information in one shot. So little delay also I am giving complete in one video all the formulas, because those are watching the videos instead of going again next video they will watch or not. We don't know. So all in one shot, all formulas related to more concept problems, very easy to solve it. So that is what given here. Volume to mole, volume to Avogadro number, volume to particles. Formulas like this. Next, if they give formula mass, for example, they may ask 80 grams of sodium hydroxide contains how many moles? 80 grams of sodium hydroxide contains how many moles? At the time formula, given mass 80 grams divided by total molecular mass means NaOH molecular mass. You will get NaOH molecular mass is 40. So 80 by 40. If you divide, you will get a number of moles, 2 moles. Okay, 40 grams is nothing but 1 mole, 80 grams is nothing but 2 moles. Okay, like that. Next, given formula mass to Avogadro number. Given mass by total molecular mass is equals to, you will get Avogadro number, how much are there. Okay, given formula mass to particles. If they ask question at the time, given mass into 6.0 10 power 23 particles divided by total molecular mass. If you divide, you will get it. Okay, these are the formulas, maximum formulas I covered which are required for calculations. Thank you to all. Don't feel bored because I may go slowly. Only the reason one classroom is we know our students are how much fast, how much slow. So as for their mentality, we can teach. But this is a YouTube channel. There are different mindset of people watching the videos. So I am taking the student whosoever are there in poor position. Even they should get understand. That is what I am teaching very slowly. Don't feel bored. Thank you to all.